David Petrovic is on a mission to educate people on the realities of autism. Currently works as a middle school teacher here in Northeast Ohio, but he's also a national speaker. Just finished writing his second book, a children's book. It's called See Me, The Invisible Autistic Boy. David joining us now with his mom, Sandy, to tell us the message of the new book. Before we talk about that, I want to go back a little bit. So you teach in Chardon, correct?
Yeah, at St. Mary Chardon.
Middle school?
Yes.
Excellent. So I want to know how you wrote the first book. You know, how old were you when you said, I want to write a book about my experiences for people?
Well, it started after I graduated high school, and my father had kept, insisting, because I'd been speaking for quite a while, sharing my message of just my autism and how it affected me and my message to people of all ages. And my dad was saying, just if you had a book out there, and could help you out with that. And also just my mother and I's story really has the potential to impact a lot of people. So my mom and I decided to just, let's do it. And our first book, Expect a Miracle, Understanding and Living with Autism, took all of my collegiate career to write, so
really?
4 years, and we wrote it from the mother-son perspective of what it was like to raise a child on the spectrum, growing up on the spectrum. Her voice is more in the beginning because she remembers all the time from when I was a toddler,
sure,
when I was born, and the struggles of starting out. I didn't, so then my voice gets more vocal and my part becomes more apparent as we get halfway through, because I'm sharing my struggles of bullying,
discovery a little bit?
Self-discovery, and learning to love myself. And just the message that not just for people with autism, but for all people, that as human beings, we all go through struggles and how we can all lift one another up by being there for each other.
Growing up, did you not love yourself because of a diagnosis and maybe some of the challenges and the outside influences that were there?
So kind of like the Kubler-Ross stages of grief, especially when I got to high school and I was going through being isolated and feeling alone and questioning my purpose. Is like, I didn't want to be me. I just want to be like everybody else. In other words, normal. But then fast forward, thanks to therapy and getting involved in various groups in school and in my community, where I was surrounded by people and mentors and peers who would become my friends, who were able to help me recognize that everything does happen for a reason and everything I've gone through has a purpose.
Sandy, some of those early struggles had to be challenging as a parent, especially because you had two other boys as well, and this was your third, right?
Right.
Yeah. So and realizing, you were on track, and all of a sudden now you have a lot of more challenges as a parent to deal with.
And I think the biggest thing was just the isolation that he experienced, and as a parent, you're pretty much powerless to help with that, and they turn to you for questions and, what can I do? And you don't have the answers. So that was kind of difficult. But he had such a spirit of resilience from little on. He was so coachable. Any intervention, anything I could think of, he was so open to doing. So he was just like the ideal person to work with therapy and, just support. Some of the behaviors and some of the insights that aren't natural with autism, the unwritten rules, can be learned. They just need to be taught. And he had some difficulties with the processing. They learn differently, they think differently. But if you present material in a way that they can understand and that clicks with them, that's the key. So that was kind of difficult, but you also see the beauty in the autism and the wonderful positives. And we really wouldn't have it any other way. He brought such joy to our family.
You talk about the isolation. I know that's kind of the key to See Me, where it's the invisible person, and it's amazing. You see a scene with one of the pictures that's in there, and there's an invisible person kind of floating around the whole time. And so, talk about See Me and what that isolation means to someone with autism.
Well, See Me was inspired, by the true events of what I went through in high school, where I was being rejected from every single lunch table I tried to sit at, and kids saying, "Go away, we don't want you." But then one day, a senior comes up to me, a freshman, and just says, David, come sit at my table with my friends. And that one simple gesture changed everything for me. Wow. And the way I represent in the book is, yeah, I start out this invisible blob, but the Savior extends his hand, and now you see a full colored arm appear. And as each page turns, more and more body parts are added as I am invited to the lunch table with his friends. And as my thoughts are heard, my mouth appears. Mm-hmm. As I begin to feel more seen, my eyes appear. And kind of like the Grinch's heart grew three sizes, it's like before I'm fully seen in all flesh, my heart is fully grown and enlarged, because I'm finally able not just love for others, but the love for myself, where I truly...
And that's the acceptance portion of this. If we can accept and understand and talk to people through these books like this, then you're no longer invisible and you can be seen just like everybody wants to be.
And with October being Bully Prevention Month, it's, teaching middle school, but also having the amazing opportunities to speak to middle school and high school students, whoever I come in contact with, in those speaking engagements, or even just in my daily life, just randomly meeting someone in a place or on the street, just to spread the message that every single person in this world has worth, value, potential, and that they're loved and that they matter.
Well, congratulations on all your success, too, and congratulations on the book. See Me is the children's book, which not only has the story, but also activities in the back, so it's great for kids, and Expect a Miracle as well. We'll have a link to these books on our website, fox8.com, but thank you both for coming in and sharing your story with us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Nice to meet you guys.